sounds like you've kind of been at that point. Can you talk a little bit more about kind of how you noticed that happen? Was it intentional, and just kind of how that changed you or changed your behavior in any way or your perspective in any way?
Yeah. And I think there's good and bad to it. There's days that I miss having just that job.
Yeah.
I washed cars at a car lot for a little while, and it was so nice. Like, I go wash the cars and I go home. And if the cars were clean, my job was done. Like, it was pretty nice. Like, that was a great thing to have. And then there's days where I'm like, I'm really glad I'm not doing that today. But I think the good side of it, and where I really made the switch was after college, I had a career, like I said, in the turf grass management, and I love the industry. There's lots of things I miss about it. It's a great place to work. I made my way to almost to the position I wanted to be in. I really had like one, maybe two more spots to go. And I was 22 years old or whatever, kind of looking at it like, man, that went really fast. Now I'm just going to be changing from one place to another, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what kind of turned me away from that. Was I almost felt stuck, even though I had endless opportunity. I felt kind of stuck in a spot, really. And it became just a job. It wasn't a career anymore. And I think that's what it was, is I just realized it wasn't going to be my career. It just became a job. So that was when I made the change to this, which started as a job because I didn't know it. I had to show up and learn it every day. And then once I started figuring it out, it became more of a career. So I don't really think it matters what you do. It's probably going to start as a job, but turn into a career when you really realize what's going on and get the full picture, and then start really applying it and learning it and really enjoying it. Then I think it becomes a career.
Do you think that investment changes as well? Like, was there a change in your investment in the role or in the company when you sort of went from it being a box I'm checking or a task list I have every day to it being, this is more of a long-term commitment for me in terms of like projects and management and things like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think when you start kind of getting that picture painted out in front of you, and you see where that's going, I've always kind of had that picture in my head. Like, it's, if it were a painting on the wall, it'd be a long straight road that you don't see the end of it. But you know that something's there, and you're just kind of going until you get to see what's there, if that makes sense. And I think that was kind of what triggered it for me. Was I finally got to see a little bit of the potential that's out there. And I also started enjoying it more because I understood it. My first year here, I was completely lost. I had no idea. Every day was something new, trying to learn. It wasn't like I came fresh out of school and knew everything. I was really starting over, so it was a little different. But once it all started making sense and clicking, then the mindset kind of changed to the long term. That it's a big company. I can go a long ways, and I think it's kind of a comfort factor too. Is you get comfortable and you feel at home, so it becomes more of that career feeling or mindset.
Mm-hmm.